As someone that doesn't game on PC that much, an early access game is an odd concept to me, but this feels like a pretty complete game with more content on the way, as there's a lot on the board to come. Playing through what is here though feels pretty good. The shooting and jumping work well, and I am definitely challenged as I'm still trying to get through a run all the way. Enemy variety is other crabs along with the big enemies like slugs and fire or poison ants, the skulls, and other big crabs. Maybe it doesn't sound like much, but when they're shuffled and you're fighting for your life, you don't notice. However, some sort of story mode or just some additional context to the runs could help improve it, like how in the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, the good one, we had a story mode but also galactic conquest, and really it's just a few planets strung together almost as if you played instant action, but that context of a fight with another faction and trying to take the whole map elevated immensely for an infinite amount of replayability. So maybe when the new maps come in we can try to free all the islands, and so in that way we add more context or motivation to make it even more fun. And also add more platforming sections. I was surprised by that when I was wandering in the overworld to come across some platforming section, and that one of the runs having that as well. It's small, but that small diversion is fun and breaks up the main gameplay as well as working on my Ratchet & Clank type flips. But now to an aspect I don't typically talk about. Online. I'm sure that'll be a big aspect to a game like this. So to help me go into the relative unknown, I brought my friend Pyro Plays Melee.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Pyro here.
And playing with Pyro Plays Melee, it really got me to understand why people like multiplayer games so much. I enjoy split screen multiplayer but never really got into online. And with there being a financial barrier starting with the PS4, I was highly disincentivized to try that out. But playing on PC does not have that same barrier and is quite easy to just set up. I know to some of you this may seem like going through a very simple function, but bear in mind, my most used console is probably still the PS3. But how is the game in multiplayer? With a buddy, the game got both easier and harder at the same time. Easier in the sense that one teammate can die, and if the other person survives, they can come back at the end of the round. Harder because it feels like the difficulty has accounted for that second person, thus ramped up difficulty in response. But having a second player with you adds more than I expected to, and it really upped my enjoyment of the game, seeing as I would get off after a round or two by myself. Meanwhile, with Pyro Plays Melee, we have played for hours without getting bored. I'm excited for when more content is added, and I look forward to more experiences of playing together.